Apple's WWDC 2025 just dropped the wave of next-gen upgrades, new software, design evolution, AI deep dives, and big changes across iPhone, Mac, iPad, and even Vision Pro. But what did they really unveil, and what flew under the radar? Let's dive into the details that matter. Liquid glass and design language redesign. Apple is rolling out a new design language across its ecosystem called Liquid Glass. Inspired by fluid motion and depth, the UI now incorporates translucent panels, layered blur effects, and vivid neon-accented app edges. This redesign affects iOS 26, macOS 26, Tahoe, iPadOS 26, watchOS, tvOS, and visionOS, creating a consistent and futuristic aesthetic across all Apple devices. Apple calls this a unified visual system, and it's built with dynamic color adaptation and AI-enhanced accessibility in mind. Example: in iPad multitasking, floating windows now dynamically adjust their focus blur and lighting based on user gaze, especially on Vision Pro. OS naming and ecosystem streamlining. Apple is ditching confusing versioning. Now it's iOS 26, macOS 26, watchOS 26, etc. This shift aims to align the ecosystem yearly and simplify compatibility and developer workflows. Developers can now more easily release unified apps with shared interface components. Apple Intelligence, AI, and on-device LLMs. Siri didn't get the massive AI upgrade many expected. Apple delayed the full rollout to 2026. But in its place, Apple announced on-device LLM APIs. Developers can now access Apple Intelligence SDK to build smart, secure AI functions that don't require cloud access. Messages and FaceTime now support live multilingual translation, working offline for common languages, e.g., Spanish, English. Spotlight Search is now smarter, offering natural language-based summaries, app intent recognition, and task suggestions. Image Playground allows generative AI-based art and emoji creation, powered partly by licensed ChatGPT tech. Photos now includes AI-assisted editing like object removal, theme-based recoloring, and facial optimization. macOS 26 highlights, revamped Control Center and redesigned Messages app, now with media transcription, inline reactions, and AI summarization. New Game Center app merges arcade and App Store game discovery. Apple also emphasized low-latency game mode, better Steam game support, and native spatial audio for external monitors. iPadOS 26 features fully windowed multitasking, floating app menus, and persistent menu bars. Integration of Apple Pencil gestures for multitasking, and Stage Manager becomes more desktop-like. iPad now supports external webcam and mic accessories, hinting at stronger productivity positioning. watchOS 26 and Fitness, hands-free interaction using new flick gestures and wrist movements. Workout Buddy, Apple's new AI fitness coach, tracks your goals and gives real-time audio prompts customized per user progress. New health metrics include hydration tracking, core temperature monitoring, and recovery scoring. visionOS 2.0 and Vision Pro. visionOS 2 adds spatial widgets, smarter gaze navigation, and ultra-responsive eye tracking. New Persona Plus. Avatars feature natural lip sync, skin rendering, and background lighting. Apple also opens support for PS5/PSVR2 controllers, expanding Vision Pro's gaming potential. Developers can now create shared immersive workspaces where two users interact in real time with the same 3D content. CarPlay, tvOS, and AirPods updates. CarPlay gains contextual widgets, smart parking, and route-aware media suggestions. tvOS 18 supports audio profiles, FaceTime handoff from iPhone, and new kids content curation tools. AirPods now feature gaze-based audio control via Vision Pro and dynamic head tracking for calls and media. Market reaction and what's missing. Apple stock dipped a 1.5% post-event. Analysts cite lack of full Siri AI rollout and incremental improvements as reasons. Still, developers and ecosystem loyalists praise the depth and integration of features across the board. WWDC 2025 wasn't about surprise, it was about refinement, integration, and setting up the next leap. Liquid glass looks sleek, AI is creeping in thoughtfully, and every device, from your wrist to your workspace, is more connected than ever. What feature impressed you most? Hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for full platform deep dives dropping this week.